Hello everybody, this is 3SP, and I'm coming to you with another update. This update comes from We Are the Mighty. Military scientists are looking to salamanders to help regrow limbs on wounded troops. Today, advanced prosthetics help wounded troops recover much of their independence and their lives more fully than those who've lost limbs in the past. And while the science and engineering of prosthetics had markedly advanced, the military is working on ways to make those prosthetics flesh and blood. According to military doctors and scientists, Army medical researchers are trying to figure out how salamanders are able to regrow their limbs and apply that to wounded troops who have lost limbs. What we're trying to do is develop a toolkit for our trauma and reconstructive surgeons out of various regenerative medicine products as they emerge to improve long-term outcomes in function and form of injured extremities, Lieutenant Colonel David Saunders said during a recent military health system research symposium. The symposium also featured technologies closer to current science. A number of projects involving synthetic grafts have shown amazing potential, including one involving bone fillers that are treated to reduce the possibility of infection. Other projects have focused on recovering or preserving nerves or regrowing muscle. One researcher is even looking at a mouse to help improve the treatment of burn victims. In this case, the African spiny mouse has been known to lose much of its skin to escape a predator, yet it can quickly recover the skin with a minimum amount of scarring. Warfighters and civilians alike suffer large surface cuts and burns, and these result in medically and cosmetically problematic scars, said Dr. Jason Brandt of the University of Florida. The ability to develop effective therapies will have an enormous impact not only on the healthcare system, but on the individual as well. One Army officer, though, is developing biocompatible sponges that can also reduce scarring by promoting better skin healing. Major Samuel Tack of Fort Derrick noted that in addition to sponges being a step along the path toward furthering regenerative medicine, the devices could also cut costs by making treatment of patients simpler. With this host of new technologies, it's no wonder Saunders is excited, not only noting that wounds and limbs have become far more survivable, but also about the many advances emerging in the field of regenerative medicine to restore form and function to our wounded warfighters. And that's the end of that article. And I think that in one aspect, yes, that is a great advancement, but is that medicine? Or the thing I would be worried about is them trying to do a gene therapy from salamanders, which enters more of the realm of transhumanism. And that is one thing I'm strongly against, is mixing the DNA of different creatures. That's why I'm against GMO foods, which there's more and more GMO foods, and they're not even fully labeling everything as GMO. So again, if they can mimic the technique of what the salamander's doing without having to alter the genes of the person being helped by it, then I'm for it. But if it's transhumanism, transgenetics, then I'm against it. And you can tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. This is 3SP signing out.